Chongqing to Chengdu on China's very efficient railway service. Here we are getting on the train, and they tell us how fast we're going, what time it is, and what the temperature is. Arriving in Chengdu, we go to our hotel, which is under major repairs and we cannot use the front entrance. We have dinner that night in the hotel, and the following morning we go out to test the traffic in Chengdu, which is pretty heavy. The best way to get around in Chengdu was by motorcycle, and there were hundreds of them around. The following morning, it's time to go to see the pandas, famous pandas, and it's raining. We start with the giant pandas, who are huddling from the rain, but do seem happy to entertain visitors. Lady, calm down.
They're wet. Okay, other pandas. Okay, keep on showing them.
These are giant pandas, as opposed to red pandas or any other panda. It's feeding time, and we're watching it. It's still raining, so we're dressed for the rain. And then it's off to see a panda up a tree. Now, giant pandas are not very agile and have difficulty climbing trees, getting up and down. What is he trying to do? He finally does sort of get down, but he's going head first. Not very comfortable. And then we move on to an area where there's a pregnant panda, so we are asked not to speak loudly. Could be pregnant, you think? Is that why she's kept by herself? Is that why she's kept by herself? She's pregnant. Pandas do spend a lot of time eating, and they only eat bamboo shoots. The bamboo shoots come from a certain place in China. So if the supply runs out, they won't be able to eat. Pass by the panda keeper's experience station, where for an extra $250 we could hold a baby panda. But we move on to the red pandas, who are much smaller and much more agile. Long-tailed, much smaller, much more agile. As you can see, this red panda has no difficulty climbing up a tree, or staying up there once he's up. Next door is a lake where they have ducks, swans and fish. And this rather weird creature, you see the way it moves, we think it's probably a young swan, and the ducks most certainly don't like it. I don't like each other. Go away, go away. What's the swan gonna do?
Ooh, it's horrible.
So she cleaning it, bathing, cleaning it. She's drowning it.
Go away.
She likes it.
Why are you trying to get? Yeah.
It's really weird. Our final evening, and Neil's choice of restaurant, where the menu is only in Chinese. But the kind lady from the table next door came over and showed us what we should eat. Next morning, it's back in the van and off to the airport. Please aim carefully, but I'm not sure at what. And our plane to Lhasa in Tibet. China Airlines was a bit shaky.